Imagine this. You wake up one morning, reach for your phone to check your notifications, but nothing loads. No social media, no emails, no online shopping because the internet is gone forever. Sounds terrifying, right? But what would that actually mean for our world? Let's dive into this mind-blowing scenario and uncover how life would change without the internet. What would happen in the first 24 hours? The moment the internet goes down, the first reaction would be pure chaos. People wouldn't be able to check their phones or computers, and most of us wouldn't even know why it's gone. Businesses would freeze because cash registers, online transactions, and even basic communication tools like email wouldn't work. Banks would stop functioning, leaving people stranded without access to their money. Grocery stores wouldn't be able to process payments, and gas stations wouldn't work either. Panic buying would start immediately, as people rushed to stockpile essentials. Social media, the primary way many people get their news, would be unavailable, leaving the world in the dark. Now imagine this. You can't call your friends on WhatsApp, post about the chaos on Instagram, or even Google for answers. Would you know how to communicate or get news without the internet? The collapse of systems we rely on. The internet is the backbone of almost everything. Our banking systems rely on it. ATMs, online transfers, and even credit card machines would all fail. Transportation would be thrown into disarray as planes, trains, and even traffic lights depend on internet systems to operate smoothly. Healthcare systems would take a huge hit. Hospitals use the internet for patient records, scheduling, and even life-saving equipment. Without it, doctors would have to rely on old manual systems, leading to delays and potential loss of lives. And education? Completely disrupted. Online learning platforms, digital resources, and even communication between schools and students would vanish. Do you think humanity has a backup plan for such a collapse? The economic fallout. Businesses would be paralyzed. E-commerce, which generates billions of dollars daily, would cease to exist. Companies that rely on online advertising, remote work, or digital tools would be unable to operate. Stock markets, entirely reliant on real-time data, would crash instantly. Small businesses would face equal struggles, as many rely on online platforms to reach their customers. The global economy, already interconnected through the internet, would face unprecedented losses. For individuals, job markets would shift drastically. Online jobs, freelance gigs, and remote work would disappear overnight. How would you earn a living if all internet-based jobs vanished? Social and psychological effects. The absence of the internet would create a huge social gap. Many people rely on social media and messaging apps to connect with loved ones. Without those tools, people might feel isolated. However, there's a flip side. Without constant notifications and distractions, people might focus more on face-to-face relationships and spending quality time with others. Families might rediscover the joy of board games, storytelling, and real-life interaction. But can we handle the silence? For many, the internet is not just a tool. It's a coping mechanism, a place to escape stress. Without it, would we find peace, or would loneliness and frustration take over? The rise of offline solutions. Humans are incredibly adaptive. Without the internet, we'd revive old technologies. Landlines would make a comeback. Libraries would become community hubs again. People might even start using physical maps and encyclopedias. Things we've almost forgotten exist. Local communities would grow stronger. People would need to rely on their neighborhoods for news, trade, and connection. Small businesses would adapt by using flyers, word of mouth, and even barter systems. If the internet disappeared forever, what would you bring back or invent to help humanity adjust? The positive side of losing the internet. While the loss would be devastating, it might also offer some unexpected benefits. Without constant online distractions, people might spend more time outdoors, pursuing hobbies, or bonding with family and friends. The world would slow down. People would find joy in simpler things, like a handwritten letter or a long walk in nature. The pressure of staying online 24/7 and constantly checking notifications would vanish. Would losing the internet make us less stressed and more connected to the real world? Or is it something we can no longer live without? So, what would life really be like without the internet? It's a scary thought, but maybe it's also a chance to rethink how we live. Would we fall apart, or find new ways to thrive? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How would you survive a world without the internet? If you enjoyed exploring this what-if scenario, hit that like button and subscribe for more mind-bending ideas. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.